It's I had on Friday, we had Cascade, yeah, our youngest, it was his first Super yesterday, so we have.
All righty, so I'm calling to order this meeting of the Fredonia Planning Commission, Monday, June 8th. As a reminder, we are being recorded per open record laws. First item of business, Pledge of Allegiance. Everybody please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And now I will do the roll. Chairman Lenz here. Commissioner Barta here. Commissioner Buvid
Here.
Commissioner Frank. It's like my pen is not writing. All right, Commissioner Stefan. Commissioner Weiland.
Here.
Commissioner Winker.
Here.
All right, we have quorum. Next item on the agenda is public comment. Please note that public comments are limited to 5 minutes per person. If anybody wanted to, if you wanted to talk about something now, we also have public hearing for the two different properties that are going on. Okay, all right. Moving on from the public comment, consent agenda. We need to approve the minutes of the May 18th, 2026 Planning Commission meeting.
Make a motion to approve minutes of the 18th Planning Commission meeting.
Thank you.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say nay. Any abstaining? No. Next item on the agenda, public hearing to hear public comment on and reaction to a conditional use permit application of RJ Fredonia LLC, Laura Logan. This is the expansion of the storage facility that's up on Highway 57. Laura Logan has purchased a portion of the TID to expand her storage facility. We talked about this last meeting, and so we have a public hearing tonight. If anybody wishes to talk about that, make comments, questions, complaints. I'm not hearing anybody, so I would need a motion to close that public hearing.
I make a motion to close the public hearing on the conditional use permit for RJ Fredonia.
All right.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed say nay. All right. Next item is a public hearing to hear public comment on and reaction to a conditional use application for 200 Industrial Drive. Applicant is Codis LLC, also known as Solver. At this point, there's discussion. Would you like to present a little bit again? Just remind us about what Solver does.
Sure, yeah, just to introduce myself, I'm Jason Sir, enterprise architect, maybe right hand, on the Solver side, so he actually wanted to be here today, but he was unable to travel, so he must be to come and represent us, but essentially, we're looking to operate that facility on behalf of a number of potential clients, highly engineered, long lead time, high value type of equipment. More than anything, really just, I kept telling you, happy to be up in the general area again, really want to become part of the community. Have any question?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like we spoke about, this kind of right up the road, you guys, so, you know, basically just a few general questions. You know, how many trucks you kind of see coming in and out of there every day? It's gonna be a 24/7 facility. You know, is are you guys taking over that entire building, or is it something that's still gonna be leased? You know, just the number of employees you have will be the primary contact over there. You know, kind of what you envision the future.
Cool, yes, so on the ranch fire,
Sure.
it's 30 are official operating hours.
Okay.
Generally speaking, we will put that trucks probably noon, probably 7. Would be the earliest. That'd be Monday through Saturday. Right now, we're probably looking at 10, 12 employees. That whole severity of the whole facility. And I would estimate high-end trucks in and out, they, I don't know, I don't know what they mean, so relatively low traffic, so they, if I don't put it. It's not like. So. And think if there's anything, that all the questions there.
Yeah, most of it, if you don't have to go right now, but I just, if there, anything does come up, I just want to primary contact.
Okay.
Sure, they're.
Yeah, true. Yeah, if I get your now, then sure, so I think we good, right, so, ready, so we share it.
Okay, absolutely. Cool, okay.
Other questions, comments?
We can ask questions at this?
Yeah.
What kind of materials are you guys storing there?
Generally speaking, like highly engineer, high value, like, and coil units, just heavy industrial equipment more than anything, so it's not stuff that, you know, kind of comes in, churns through it, come in and stage and store there for a while. And that really kind of speaks to why there's not a ton of trucks coming in and out there, like heavy engineer players and where, specialized people anyway.
And it's mostly for like construction projects you guys are storing these for and then
Yeah.
bringing them to.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of specialize in that type of material, we've got a number all throughout the country, and it's really kind of like the strategic location for our networks, for our clients, like current and future. So we definitely see this as kind of a long-term place for us to hopefully set up, so.
Anyone else?
Are you guys looking for like some lease at some point in time, or is this, you guys just gonna? I mean, you say you're taking all of them, but are you looking to maybe some lease some space in the future, or at some point in time, or is it all would be just for your own business?
There's no plans to do that.
Okay, all right.
Can I make a comment?
Hmm?
Can I make a comment?
Sure.
From what we learned from Anthony, though, you guys are only, they're not taking all of the Guy O'Neill buildings, they're only taking, right? the
200 industrial.
Yeah.
trucks.
To an industrial, they're not taking the corporate building.
Great, so it's just, you're obviously not taking off, it's just the building, then the building, that expansion.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the 300,000 square feet.
I mean, I assume we're public as well, so. Any other comments? No. All right, I need a motion to close the public hearing.
I make a motion to close the public hearing. On the reaction to conditional use application for CODIS at 200 Industrial Drive.
Do I have a second?
I second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, say nay. All right, so next, items for action and or discussion. Discussion and possible action on conditional use permit for Lower Logan. And the conditional use permit is in here, if in your packet, if you have had a chance to look at it, it's the same thing. There were no revisions, no edits from our review of it in our last meeting. Are there any questions, comments, discussion, debate about this particular conditional use permit? Now that you've had a chance to stew over it for a little while. If not, we'll need to have a motion either to approve or to deny. I think that the consensus before was that everything is in order and that it would be appropriate to approve this conditional use permit.
I make a motion to approve the conditional use permit for RJ Fredonia at 770 Innovation Drive.
A second.
Okay. I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, say nay. Thank you. Next item on the agenda, discussion and possible action on the conditional use application for CODIS also known as Solver at 200 Industrial Drive. Again, this did not have any edits or revisions. It was presented to the commission the last time we met. Is there any discussion or comments or questions that you might want to put to Jason at this point?
I think you guys did a great job presenting that, and obviously appreciate everybody coming to and asking questions. Obviously,
absolutely.
I'm sure everybody's informed on what's happening there, so it's the only comment I have to make.
Okay. Do we have a motion to approve them?
I think
Thanks. I'll make a motion to approve the conditional use permit from POTUS LLC at 200 Industrial Drive.
I'll second.
I have a motion. I have a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say nay. It passes. Congratulations. We have a third item, discussion possible action on Badger Paperboard site plan, applicant Badger Paperboard LLC. I'm not going to read off all these numbers for the address because they're just too long and I'll make a mistake. Anyway, would you like to talk a little bit about the expansion?
Yeah, sure. So Doug Schwalbe from Keller, and we'll be finishing the design. So this is our preliminary design. We're going into construction drawings right now. What we're looking at the paperboard, which is a 46,000 square foot addition. This addition has been planned for many years on a lot that's north of them. We adding three new truck docks. About a third of that building is storage, a third of it is new production, and then there'll be a relocation of the existing offices. So building offices up in that northwest corner. We did have a preliminary sit down with engineering and with Chris Jenkins and the fire department. And you'll see just penciled in where they asked us to add
The gravel.
the gravel turnaround for the fire department. That was really about all that came about from that meeting. We added two new curb cuts for circulation. You'll see those on the site plan as well. Curb cut here, and enlarging this one here to make a little bit nicer truck traffic. And we will be this gravel area in front of the docks right now as part of this project will be blacktop.
Okay.
That. Like to start construction this summer. We're currently working with Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation on some possible tax incentives that they have available to manufacturers. Looking at about an 8-month build time. Anything else you want to add, Jeff? No, it's just that it's the main reason for the expansion is to add additional equipment for the most part. And kind of tied in a newer, updated, larger office in the existing building where we are now. We're going to maintain the whole building. It's going to be turned into a break room for our employees who this time sort of sit out in the production area. So they'll be able to get an inside break area, but we're looking to add for sure 2 weeks of equipment immediately by completion, and that is to accommodate volume. We're going to be doing essentially similar things. One of the machines is going to duplicate a machine we already have in the building, but just there are good volume of sales that we've been unable to go after because of the volume we have. So we increase our capacity in the other machine. We have 3 other sites in the United States, one in Los Angeles, Houston, and in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is kind of where it started. This is the headquarters still. It's a family-owned business. The owner is semi-retired, but his son has taken over as president. And, very aggressive, very business-minded, very, wants to stay in this community, likes what we've accomplished here. And, I think this is a lot for the future of what they want to do. His sister is also about the business as well, so I see it being a long-term thing here.
Well, that's wonderful. I mean, we're very excited to have you expanding up here. It's a wonderful thing for the village. Great for you too, obviously. And so, you know, I think this is a wonderful move.
Where obviously it's job security with new equipment, expanding the volume of business that we do. And we currently have, I think, 38 employees, full-time employees at this. With 2 new machines, probably increase that anywhere from 15 to 20 people. There will also, the long-term plans then, and I'm only talking maybe a year or two after he completes that third new machine, which again, give us probably in the neighborhood of 10 to 15 additional people after that. So,
Nice.
yeah.
That's
we
great.
First started in 2005, 10 to 12 people and it's almost 40 people.
Very nice growth, very nice.
Yeah.
Questions? I believe this is the first time we're seeing these plans. One thing I note is that there are a couple of things missing from this that are required.
Yeah, Chris had said that he was gonna recommend to the planning commission that, and I think that, is that the way it goes, the staff recommends? The planning-
They review it and
You
they,
know, pending, there was a final lighting plan, exterior lighting. plan,
yep.
Landscaping plan.
landscaping
I think it
plan.
was lighting.
Yeah.
And that's part of our, as we're finishing our construction documents, that I'll be bringing that forward.
And that's the suggestion is that, you know, we approve contingent on receiving those final plans. So including also final drawings for the parking lot. Any other questions, comments? No? Do we have? Double check here. A motion to approve?
Paperboard site plan,
Contingent upon the
landscape.
upon the presentation of the landscaping, lighting and parking lot plan.
Landscaping, lighting, and parking lot.
Yeah.
I second.
All right. Any further discussion? All those in favor, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, say nay. Been approved.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you have any questions on that, Chris has all that contact.
All right. Sounds good.
Otherwise, we'll plan on bringing those construction plans forward to you.
We can't wait to
There'll
see
be some
them.
big equipment there in a month or two, so.
That's great. We can't wait to see them. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is correspondence. I don't believe we have any correspondence. Items for future consideration?
I don't want to necessarily get rid of obviously this design standard and zoning change, but it seems like a fair amount of our plans are looking at the 50% decorative masonry requirement, and I'm wondering if that's something we should maybe consider.
Just dropping.
Or at least revisiting and what the requirements.
Right, you're right. And I think you make a good point there. That's
I don't know if
probably-
I necessarily want to drop it, because I think it does give us a chance to kind of review the aesthetic a little bit. That is, you know, a primary goal we're supposed to accomplish here, but to me, it seems like in a lot of cases, 50% is a fairly large amount of that
Yeah,
facade.
and it's often waived for landscaping purposes and so
Mhm.
forth. So, you know, I think revisiting it and seeing whether we want to codify it a little differently makes sense. All right. All right, I'll make note of that. That'll be in the recording as well. Any other future consideration? Is there a motion to adjourn?
And make a motion to adjourn.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 We are adjourned.